Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market primarily, give you an overview of what I think is going on here. And I was just noticing that out there in the cryptoverse and a lot of the alts are pumping really good. And just to let you guys know, those that are following this channel, oh, and by the way, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. It'd be really, really appreciated. Here's the deal, guys. I'm pretty sure that Bitcoin's in a fourth wave. It's starting to have all the characteristics of making like almost like a little triangle. Could have bust out of there. It could be in here for a while, just wasting time. But the biggest thing is just if you look at the lower time frames, how much this is kind of dragging up in the RSI. That's usually a really good indication what you got going on there is bearishness. So it's in here and it's dragging that up ever so slightly, like so, okay? And what does that mean? That means it's going to bring it up to do what? To go bam, like that. I'm pretty sure this is going to end up being some gigantic fourth wave. The reason I say that, I was going through some other assets. I was looking at them too. And they're kind of, a lot of them are doing the same thing, guys. So if not ICP, where's Injective Protocol? You can see it's kind of doing the same thing. And you see this RSI, how it's just being dragged up in that weird shape. And then look how it is in there. I'll show you guys. You see how it's all squiggly? That gives you an idea what can go on in a fourth wave, kind of like all this mess like that. So I think with Injective Protocol and looking at some of the other assets, it's up and then it's going to be back down right below the that other wave, guys, which this is not bad news. To me, it's not bad news because then you get clarity on what's going on. And then Bitcoin finishes something right here, back down here, guys. So the fifth wave it can extend, guys. Depends on how bad the selling gets. The fifth wave can extend, but more than likely it's going to be just beyond the third wave right here. So it'd be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, guys. Is more than likely what's going to be happening here with Bitcoin once the other markets start dumping. And then you'll have down here, let me go to an 8-hour chart, or 8-hour chart, I'll show you. You could have down here in this area, your bullish divergence, okay? And then if you do get that, that would be a good trade for a long on Bitcoin as an example. Depending on how high this gets, just a second, let me clear that up and get rid of this. Get rid of that wave. Depending on how high this gets, this could be a good short. Same thing could happen on Ethereum. The other reason I wanted to go over, show you guys some stuff. Okay, here in the traditional financial markets is you have the Dow Jones Industrials, guys. The Dow Jones Industrials is peaking. Okay, it's peaking. It's peaking right here with all this bearish divergence. So you can see on the Dow Jones like so. Okay, so the Dow Jones is coming up to a top. I don't know why the people in the traditional financial markets are so bullish. I mean, I can understand why they are now a little bit, just because, especially those in the Dow Jones, this thing did a moonshot. Basically, it went up like almost 20%. 20% from October 20, in less than a month. This is crazy. Dow Jones Industrial. That's why I got into crypto, is because I was looking for stuff like this, and here I am flipping over on the other side now, and now this is over here doing it. Man, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Just my luck. It's all right though, man. It'll come back someday. It'll come back someday in the crypto market. So I don't know, those smaller caps, and then here with the S&P, now that this is becoming more clear, is that it did take that out. But, what I'm a little bit, I don't want to say concerned with the S&P, that more than likely with the S&P is there's a 5 here and a 5 here. This could be an ABC, guys. So right there like that. And the NASDAQ is a little bit similar. It's actually a little bit more weak. The reason NASDAQ's so weak is because the big FANG stocks, dude, are just like really, really been weak lately. And they're the biggest holdings in the NASDAQ. So like Amazon. So here's the deal with this, guys, is that this is probably coming up in this 3-wave move to do a correct. And then the S&P could be making a lower low. Okay. So when that happens, you probably know what's going to be happening with Bitcoin. But it doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to tumble as much, okay? Because if this is a fourth wave, okay, Bitcoin will come down into a fifth wave, probably hit those areas. I think 14.9 was an area I was looking at, 15.2, something like that. Would not be surprising for Bitcoin, okay? So, but like I said, it could take some time. It could be in here for a while, guys. This fourth waves are just time wasters. They go on and on. They go up and down in one spot for a long time. Fourth waves turn into what? They turn into an XRP that like to stay in the same spot for months on end until it does the moonshot or the dump. So, like I said, guys, this would be if you do have something where you got a good amount of bullish divergence on a wave like this, that's going to be a really, really good trade on the long side if that does show up. So your third wave there, your fourth, and back down for your fifth. And I think that would be a really, really good trade on the long side, guys, because I will show you something. If it does do that, I mean, even if Bitcoin doesn't go bullish, right? You're going to have, let me get rid of that down there. Let me get rid of that. I'll show you. I went too far down. That you want that to stay. This RSI down here. Let me put this together. Sorry, guys. I'm in a mess right now. I just want to give you guys an idea what could be coming up to get yourself prepared for. It could happen. So this will have bullish divergence right here on this wave. If that perhaps happens, and it could. And then not only that, you will have bullish divergence right here, more than likely, because you see this RSI on the daily, it shouldn't be taken out. That RSI right there should not be taken out. This RSI over here, since it's going up into that fourth wave a little bit, it's going to be dragging it up, even though it's not going to go high in price, more than likely, and then it's going to come down like so, like that. So you'll have bullish divergence there, okay? And then you're going to have bullish divergence here on the daily right here too. So you have double bullish divergence. And then what I'm thinking, Bitcoin, even if it's not bullish, let's just say it whizzes out of there, it could make a pretty good move over here. This is a worst case scenario. Of course, we want it to go bullish. I want it to go bullish and be done with all this. So, but you can't count on it. But that's something that could definitely happen. It could whiz out of there on one of these ABC out of there. Pretty strong, guys. That really could happen. So that's what I'll be looking for. Let you guys know that. I was just watching some sentiment out there, especially in the traditional financial markets and a little bit with the crypto market. And some we're getting like, oh, that's the bottom. It's not the bottom, guys. There's no way. I would put money on it that Bitcoin is not at the bottom. I will put money on that right there, guys. That is not it. It's got one more at a minimum, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'll make a bet if anybody wants to make a bet, or just place a short once it gets up. I think it gets up a little bit higher than that RSI. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.